Hi everyone, welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival. Now today is a little bit of a different video, video. The dev team, have released a pre-alpha 3.6.0. Now normally I wouldn't make a video about it. I would just take the update and play with it like that. But having read through the update they have brought, it's quite a big one actually, and I think it's the potentially maybe the last one before the 4.0, who knows, and I quite like it, and I thought I'm going to make a video about it, because on my channel mostly I play Empyrion, and I think the people that have subscribed to me as well quite like Empyrion. So you may have known about this update. I think it was dropped today, the 31st of October, or you may have not known, I don't know. But either way, there's some interesting things in there. So where do we start? Well, we start from the top. The first thing what they have brought in is the experience points, player level progression, and tech trees. Now, what that means, I mean, you can read it yourself, and you can also go to the website. It's quite interesting to see, because they're now bringing in this where you have to unlock certain items that you can build and so forth, which makes it obviously very interesting. And for the future, when this actually comes out of beta testing and so forth and alpha testing, for people who actually buy the game, there is sort of a they need to earn their stripes, so to say. Well, at this moment, obviously, everyone in beta and alpha testing, you pretty much get everything there is, and if you have the resources. But it is interesting. Now, when I first read this, I thought, oh, where are they going to put us for the people that actually have saved games? Are we going to have to start from the beginning again? But no, as you can see here, it actually tells you the pre-tech tree save games unlock all templates and set experience points to max level 250,000. Yep. So that pretty much means that anything that was saved, any saved games before the tech tree or before this update, will basically have everything already unlocked and will have the experience level set to max 250,000. I'm very happy they're doing that, because it would be such a hassle now. Even so, I think it's very good that they're bringing in this tech tree and experience points and so forth. It would be such a hassle with everything that you've built already in your saved games. Now all of a sudden you have the potential that actually you can't create a block anymore because you haven't got the certain levels that you need to unlock the block. So I'm quite happy they did this, but it does look good. So obviously for any new games that you start, you will start at the bottom, and properly at the bottom. That means just because you have the resources doesn't mean you automatically can build a certain item. So if you look at this tech tree picture here, for example, the elevator block, you have to be a level 7 to basically unlock it. So if you start a new game, even so you might have had the game for however long and have already got the experience and skill sets in previous games where you had the max level 250,000, now you actually have to work for it again. It will make the game a lot more, I guess, interesting and give you more achievements, because you're actually achieving something by unlocking. And you can actually raise your levels and so forth and experience points by everything you do. This comes from mining, shooting, farming, everything gives you experience points. Again, this I think is the first implementation of that in this game, so I do not know what it will actually look like in regards to bugs potentially and so forth, but it'd be interesting to see. So what else do we have in here? Okay, we have some new asteroid fields, which is interesting and is good. I haven't even visited the old asteroid fields, so at this current moment there's not too much interest from my side for those asteroids fields. What I am interested in are those new guns they have brought on. The minigun, the rocket turret, and those are for capital ships. Now I read that, I think it's further down, sorry for scrolling up and down, let me just put this in a picture. Now I read further down I believe it's further down, that they're actually going to replace your old miniguns and rocket turrets on your capital ships with those new ones. So it'll be interesting to see the stats of those new ones compared to the old ones, if I can remember the old. They're doing the same for cannon turret for bases and also for your ships. And this I do have a lot of interest in, because this looks to me here that they are now, when they say ship, if they do they mean with that the small vessel or the hovercraft? I know they obviously don't mean the capital ship because we've seen those guns previously, but are some of them here only available for the hovercraft and some just for the small vessel and so forth? Again, I haven't gone into the game yet to see, but I will very shortly. I just wanted to get this update out since it has dropped today to everyone. But this does look interesting. They look a lot better than the previous rocket turrets and guns. It looks a lot more techy, I think, and I quite like that. So on the bottom here we have the remaining stuff of the changelog. There are a couple of things that I do have which did stand out, and they are one of them is here. Added 3 new POIs with subterranean complex. So again, we're gonna have similar, if you've seen some of my episodes, like the mining complex on Omicron, I think it is, or was it Akua? I think it was Omicron, the mining complex. Yes, it was Omicron, the mining complex. So I'm actually not sure anymore. Anyway, there's a mining complex, and if you watched that episode, it took me 3 episodes to basically drill all the way to the bottom to get through all the aliens. It was huge. It's a huge mining base. It goes very far down. So that's definitely of interest to see what new POIs they have brought in. Then obviously added new 7 new ship weapons to replace old weapons. So this is what we have seen previously. Is interesting. Another one which I really do look forward to is this one here, and this is the added oxygen hydrogen generator that produces oxygen and hydrogen bottles. The hydrogen bottles can be used to craft fuel packs for ships and bases. Those were integrated a sustainable way to generate fuel packs. Now that is interesting. So I'd really like to see how that works, and I guess when I go into the game, I'll have a look at that. Unfortunately, I haven't had time yet to really play the game quickly and have a quick look. And also, I want to really do it with you guys together when I start the game, so I want to record it as well. All the other ones, changes, improvements. So they added a large fuel pack, which is good. I'm happy about that. What else? There was a couple more things that were interesting. Yes, so rebalance Akua fruit now gives health. I think that's very good on Akua especially. What else? Added interior blocks, cube and slope. Now I've never used those thrust blocks, so it makes no difference for me. I might do in the future with the capital ship, but at this stage it's not too much interest of me. What else? Let's have a look. Fixed product as neutral. So I think all the other ones are sort of, I think, and again, I don't want to speak out of tone, but I think they're all just smaller fixes and bug fixes, or none that really sort of ever bothered me to a great extent, to be honest. But I am excited about the new weapons for the ships, and the stats. Are they the same stats, and just basically a different graphic, or are they actually different graphic and the stats are improved or decreased or whatever it might be? That will be interesting to see, and we will see that soon. And the other part, obviously, which I really like, is that they have put in this experience points player level progression, which I think is good, and the biggest part of it, because that's a big step forward, and the biggest part of it is that they didn't put us now all for people who have saved games to put us 2 on the bottom, and all of a sudden you're unable to complete your capital vessel because you can't create an automatic door because you're not level 5. Even so, beforehand you were always able to do that. So I think this is and one thing I have to say about Empyrion is the updates that the guys at Devs bring out are consistent, in regards to you always get informed and they make you stay informed of what is going on, and what they're improving and what they're bringing out, and the updates are coming out very regular and consistently, and always with further improvements. You can really see the game growing more and more and more, and I really like that. Even so, some of the parts I'm not too bothered or too interested about. I think overall for the gameplay and for the future of the game, it's big improvements with every update they bring. And I think again, this line here, we need your help to properly balance and polish it for the upcoming major update 4.0 dedicated servers. So I think again, you can see they're really aiming for this 4.0 update. And I think with everything they've been doing in the last couple of updates, we're getting there very soon. I think, hopefully before end of this year. I'm not sure if that's the case, but I hope so. But again, I just wanted to give you a quick update. Again, it's a bit different to the other videos, but I'm a big fan of Empyrion, and I think this 3.6 update is quite a big update. And I thought it's quite worth it to make a video about it, and what I think is good about it, and what I'm interested in, and what is not bad, but not too interesting for my gameplay in that sense. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that, if you want to read all of it by yourself, go to the Empyrion online website. They have it there. If you just go under devs, it gives you then all the news and everything they bring out, and all the communication and so forth. And in regards to playing this 3.6.0 version, I have downloaded already early on, but I was too busy to make any recordings today. So probably my next recording for this with the new update will be the video after the next. Because I have one which I'm still uploading for you guys, and after that I will make another recording, and that will be with the new updates. So keep an subscribe so you know when the next show comes or the next episode comes out, and hit the thumbs up if you like that, and if it helped you in any shape or form. You might not have automatic updates on Steam or so forth for this game, and didn't know that there was a new update available. But yeah, look forward to playing 3.6, and even more looking forward to 4.0. And the next episode or the next show will be coming out soon for you guys, and then with the next one we will have the new updates in it. Okay, thank you very much, and have a nice day. Bye.